Right. Ah. Alright, let's see here. Didn't create a powerful arcane construct, did the work for him. Spell will always be Sentinel. Sentinel runes do not increase spell cost. Oh, you get half your mana. You get half your mana. Fuck. I'll try it out. And you get Javelin. Fucking shit spell to start with. Alright. Should have looked at my mobility. What's my mobility? Dash. Oh, and Rockwall. Okay, that's not terrible. He's gonna be pretty bad. Oh, every spell just has Sentinel? I thought, like, it just was Sentinel. Oh, I know it. Okay. Okay, it is. So then what does Sentinel give me? Spells will be cast from a Sentinel tower nearby enemies. Duration, accuracy, recovery. I mean, alright, I guess it'll make them a little bit better. Whoa, that's what dash does. Okay. Whee! Oh, javelins! Seriously, go javelins. Why are you not hitting him? Yeah. What's this? Ah. Let's go there. Let's go here. Hey, this ain't too bad. I can make this work. Get them some homing. Or multi-shot. Like instead of a mage, I'm an engineer. Ooh, kind of random. Ooh, high velocity. Yes. Let's get some, try and get some money before the first shop. Ooh, yeah, high velocity makes them pretty dangerous. Ooh, it makes their range ridiculous too. You gonna hit that archer? Oh, he's moving. Ooh, can they shoot over my rock wall? They can! Alright. I'm just gonna be an engineer now. Whoa! Oh my god. Only they didn't suck ass. There we go. Their aim is terrible. What I get? Boulder? Let's see what boulder looks like without any modifications. Oh yeah, no matter what, it's gonna be a... Huh. Didn't think about that one. No matter what, it's gonna be a sentinel. Hmm. Well, that also means I can't test spells out unless there's enemies nearby. Alright. Oh, well, it keeps you at the same level. Alright, let's see what boulder looks like. Just fucking chucks rocks. Oh, and the rocks bounce around. Huh. That could get a little hairy. Yeah, I think I'll stick to the javelin. I mean, it may not be accurate, but at least it's not destroying the world when it misses. Yo! You're the first to chat. Speaking of which, you want to just hop in Discord and shoot the shit? Because I'm not doing anything. Alright, give me a second. I'll hop in there. Let me do that. Come over here. Yo, what up, Dano?
Nope.
Wow, all elemental runes, so nothing I can fucking use. Are you just trying to be first to the stream every time?
Yeah.
Oh, how's your headache? You feeling better?
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine. It's very, very minor. It's the whole crap going on again. I've been doing these like first rib mobilization exercises physical therapist gave me.
Yeah.
It's basically you hold a belt against your neck to like close to your neck.
Okay.
So you have your right hand in front of you and your left hand behind you, and you pull as hard as you can towards your right side, down. So like basically towards your right hip.
Yeah.
And then you lean your head, tilt your head towards the side that hurts.
Hmm.
And that removes a lot of the pressure from it. Helps quite a bit. But it doesn't, I can't pull it hard enough.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's that thing seized up enough to reverse the curvature of my neck. Like it needs a lot to get it to unwind.
God damn it. Like the knots I would get in my behind my shoulder blades, I would just have like 230-pound kids. Like I'd pull my arm across my chest, you know, point to the spot and have them like knuckle punch me in it so that I could fucking get it out.
Yep. I used to go out back and load like 200 pounds up on the barbell and then just stick my shoulder underneath it, right at my neck, and just stand up into it.
Yeah.
As hard as I could. And that would help. But I need regular massages, or probably just need to go get another part. It's not impinging the nerve or anything. My neck feels like it's, you know, back to normal for the most part, but there's something about it that just keeps getting triggered.
Yeah. Well, at least it's not one of those old martial arts injuries that never fucking leaves you alone.
Yeah, really. I'm sure I'll have one of these days.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want. I've tried to stay very careful with all that.
What do I got? So tomorrow I have plate pinches for my grip work. Safety squat, bar, low box squats. So box set to parallel. I don't have a safety. Huh. Guess I can just do box for the one.
Why is this still shooting at me if its owner is dead? It should be dead.
I like that it puts all the videos in here. Like, this is what you were going to be doing.
That's just because he's awesome. Knows what he's doing.
Starting strength. Yeah. So, one set of 5 at R8, and then 2 sets of 5 at R7. Barbell hip thrust, high incline bend, and barbell. Basically, every single session starts with a grip exercise.
Oh, right off the bat, so you get to train grip all the time.
Yep. Main movements and then accessories and stuff like that. So today I did 2 sets of 1 rep 18-inch deadlift, like block pulls basically,
Yeah.
and then 2 sets of 1 rep conventional deadlift. A superset of back extensions and seated rows, and then a superset of spider curls, standing overhead tricep extensions, and dumbbell.
Hmm.
Honestly, the final set there, the final superset, got more of a pump than I got doing bodybuilding.
I can see that.
It was pretty crazy.
You've just pushed yourself to, or you've just pushed your body to the point where, like, that's it. It has to. Like, it's reached that point.
Yeah. It's good though. According to this, I think I have 6 weeks. 2, 3, 4. Yep, I have 6 weeks training. This is a 12-week program.
Mm-hmm.
Week 5 is a deload, sense. So week 6, according to this, I'll be doing 2 sets of 1 at 226 kilos for dead weights.
Really now?
Kilos. Pounds should be 498 pounds.
And you're doing deadlifts
So,
at that?
yeah.
All right.
So if I hit this, then I'll be able to pull 500 on April 29th. For that contest I'm doing, it's a max deadlift and then a bunch of keg events. But the heaviest thing that I have to lift for the keg is like it's like a 200 keg over 52-inch bar.
Okay. I mean, the 52-inch bar is going to be fun.
52-inch bar is like sternum. It's like right above my sword.
Is it? Okay. So it's like half a clean and jerk. Just a clean.
Yep. Well, you have to run with it.
Oh, gotcha.
It's carrying cost. Let's see, max deadlift, 35-pound keg toss over bar, like a pony keg, 125-pound keg press for reps, and then a keg load over bar, 125, 150, 175. So, and then a truck pull, but they don't know what kind of it's being yet.
Is it customary for them to just have so little information about the event they're setting up? Because that seems to be a thing.
Sometimes, yeah. These are pretty amateur events, so
Hmm.
the max deadlift is a record breaker, so that'll be.
What do you mean a record breaker? Like,
So they'll have specific types of judges on site
yeah.
to do to judge it. But the competitions are sanctioned by two different governing bodies. This one is a Strongman Corporation one. So this will be the Strongman Corporation. It'll be a Virginia State record, regardless.
Um.
But it has to be a sanctioned event, and you have to have like sanctioned judges on site.
Yeah, just like Guinness.
Yeah. So they'll weigh the bar, and then you'll go and lift it.
Gotcha. Make sure it's on the up and up.
So it's a standard deadlift from the ground using a deadlift bar, which would be nice. I don't have a bar. Deadlift bars have a lot more bend to them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're longer.
I didn't know that. I always wondered that, like, I mean, for me, I always just thought they were the same bar, and so when I saw it bending on the deadlift, I was like, fuck, that's so much weight.
Yeah, it depends on what type of bar they're using.
Yeah.
There's stiff bars that do not bend at all.
Yeah, that's what I've always worked with.
Yep. And then there's deadlift bars. I have just a regular old bar, which is kind of like in between those two things. But they have starts at 315, and then you get. So they allow belts, chalk, wraps, and sleeves. They do not allow any sort of tacky lifting hooks or supportive suits. So this will be a suitless max deadlift.
I mean, I don't believe in anything other than like stuff that's helping injuries anyways, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Like, I know the weight belts help and I know what they can do and all that, but I also think that, you know, it's also kind of cheating.
I get that. I'm definitely not really interested in buying a deadlift suit anytime soon.
Right? Like a whole compression suit or whatever.
Yeah, for somebody my size, they're really like. I don't think I would ever have to put one on before 300 kilos. Like, I'd have to be 600 pounds lifted before I'd need.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing the rack pulls at 475 pounds today, and that was not even remotely stressful. Another 120 on top of that, maybe it'll start to.
Yeah. I don't really believe, like, I believe in some of that stuff. I mean, obviously, like the weight belts and everything, we've got like actual proof that they help or they up the numbers and all that. But, meh, like
It's a percentage. For normal training, it doesn't matter one way or the other.
Yeah.
Whether or not you use them. They don't like prevent injuries or anything. They don't do anything except maybe provide a little bit of cues or something. They do let you lift heavier weights. They will give you.
Yeah.
They'll give you some pounds, just because of how they work. But I prefer to wear them because it means I can lift heavier weights, which means my central nervous system is trained easier.
All right.
Like I prefer to use those. Like, if I could do a 225-pound log press with no sleeves or belt or anything, just a completely raw press with sleeves and belt and all that sort of stuff, I'd probably do like 240.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a huge amount, but
it is more.
that 240 translates minus all the gear and everything to 27. Like, I'm physically lifting more weight because of the stability that the supportive gear provides, not necessarily like the extra leverage or anything that it provides. Then I'm getting more out of my training by doing.
All right, that's fair.
That's what I do.
I've always used like working out and lifting weights has never been the goal for me. It's always been like I do this so that I can be prepared for the thing that I like to do. And so when I think about the functional strength that I'm trying to build, it's like I'm not going to have that equipment, when I pick up a fucking car or something.
Exactly.
So I don't want to train with that. I mean, it's the same reason why when people ask to train self-defense with me, I make them show up a couple of sessions in normal street clothes instead of workout gear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's fucking different. Like, you may have like taekwondo kicks for days and you wear a pair of jeans and get into a fight and you're gonna fucking rip your back foot out from under you.
Yep. Try to throw some roundhouse kicks and skinny jeans. It's not really gonna work.
Yeah.
Keg press. The 3-inch for the triple. And then the keg load over bar is 40 feet, 30 feet. It's up to carry 175 pound keg, 20 feet, and then throw it over a bar.
Ooh.
After carrying 125 and up.
I mean, the carrying, not bad. Like the lifting, the kind of clean and jerk, all that stuff, but like getting to the end and then getting it at that like sternum height and like just getting it over it without touch, because I'm assuming you get penalized for touching the bar.
Yep.
So
what I've found is these kegs are usually filled with sand. The heavier ones will have to have a little bit of water inside of them too.
yeah.
So they don't slosh as much. What I've been doing is I'll tilt the keg to the side, grab it from the bottom with my right hand,
Yeah.
pick it up, and then sit down with it and put the keg on my knee, like on my thigh,
Okay.
double underhand it, pick it up.
Oh, so you're just
And now
underhooking it.
it's at that height, and I can just run with that thing. Like 175 pounds, I could fucking sprint with that on my chest.
Yeah.
So for me, the goal is how quickly can I pick it up and put it into my lap. But that's only the 175. Like the 125, I can usually just like
You probably just shoulder that and go.
I can basically just pick it up and I can throw it. Basically, I can kind of launch it and get underneath it, grab it, just run.
Yeah. Because like pretty much with any big weights like that, I pretty much just shoulder it. Like I squat down, squeeze, pick, shoulder, and move.
Yeah, I'm doing a peaking, and then 10 days after that, 9 days after that, I'll have a second kid.
Oh.
And I'm basically going to be going down to like maybe twice a week doing some lighter weight, like bodybuilding type stuff, just to try to maintain the muscle mass, but going into a steeper calorie deficit and going more for activity. So instead of like deadlifting, heavy squatting, bench pressing, all these like towards maximal number type things that I'll be doing, I'm gonna be going more for like, okay, let's do some loading events. Let's sprint around my backyard while Reed's pushing his shopping cart around or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up this 200-pound sandbag and just run around with it, and that'll just keep the fitness up.
Yeah, just functional strength.
Keep the metabolism going and all that. That's the goal. I'm starting to get sick of being fat again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't.
I mean, that was my workout strategy in bulking up throughout all my years after high school. It was, I got lazy. I didn't like the way I felt. I worked out way too much, built up a bunch of muscle, felt good, got lazy, didn't like the way I felt, worked out a bunch. Just rode that train all the way to 300 pounds.
Kind of bounce around a little bit. Eventually I'll hit like 280. Good for me.
True. What up, Jeff?
Hey, sorry,
Howdy.
you guys were here.
Yeah, I'm streaming, by the way, if you care.
Oh, no, if you don't care if I'm talking over it.
No, I don't give a shit. That's why I'm in here. I mean, I'd love to talk to people in chat. That's kind of the whole reason why I started streaming. But if they don't want to talk to me, then that's what it is.
That's how that goes. Building my character for tomorrow.
Fuck yes.
I'm doing some dumb shit, but some stuff I'm really excited about.
Perfect. That's all I want to hear.
Although Dan kind of stole my thunder.
I did.
Well, I'm looking at some unique throw mechanics. But you've kind of already got that in spades.
Dude, do it. You could have 2 zone defense people.
Well, so this is what I'm playing with right now, and it's probably very, very stupid.
Stupid is good.
I'm not married to it, but I'm liking Eldritch Knight with weapon bond, thrown weapons with catapult, drop the dagger, catapult it, 3d8 bludgeon, weapon bond, pull it back into my hand, and what do you shit, what's the thing? Adrenaline rush or whatever?
Action surge, yeah.
Action surge.
Don't do that. I mean, you can do it. I'm just gonna say that Eldritch Knights are very, very, very bad.
Oh.
Like,
I
you're...
mean, so are Rangers.
Well, yeah, but Rangers actually have unique spells. Eldritch Knights are just a bad multi-class.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, if you wanted to do something better, you could much easier do, like, an actual fighter multi-class into Wizard, and you would have better spells. Because you can't get Catapult with Eldritch Knight.
You can't?
Nope. Eldritch Knight, you can only get a very specific school of magic, and it's all not good stuff.
I mean,
Just
build
like I
it,
have
build
it
it
on my
in D&D
character sheet.
Beyond. It gave it to me. I don't know.
What happened there, Dan?
I was gonna say, it sounds like Jeff was able to put it on his character sheet. That's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I just basically built like a, fuck around character in Helm Quest, and I'm just building in there to tool around. The pain in the ass being they don't have Echo Knight, which was the original discussion we were having, but they had Eldritch Knight, and I was just kind of fucking around with it. And I'm like, this is some very stupid things,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
be fun.
do it.
I'm
I just know that I hated Eldritch Knight when I tried it out. Like, I wanted it to be, I wanted to be a magic warrior, and what I got was complete dog shit.
Well, so the other thing of that though is, so it's Eldritch Knight Hexblade, 3/2.
Wait,
So
Hex...
I got a lot of weird shit.
Oh, wait, you're doing Warlock as well?
Yeah.
Oh, so Warlock... Oh,
So-
because you would get both class features, because level 2 Warlock.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Fuck it. I mean, shit, why not? Just remember, like, you wanted combat, and I'm giving you some combat. So don't be like,
oh yeah.
I got my shtick that's gonna last me 2 times, because you're
sure.
gonna have
Well,
combat.
that's part of why I like the diversity of it. Is like I've got other things to fall back to if not. Like I've got what the hell?
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Dan's gonna have to like ride up and pick his hammers back up as after he throws them. It just occurred to me.
Which was part of why I liked, like, I wasn't even thinking about this until I got to the whole weapon bond thing under Eldritch Knight, and I was like, how would you even use that? Well, and 3d8, it's not bad damage for,
No, no, catapult's really good. Catapult's
Plus-
a really fucking good spell.
plus it seems like you can use it for really weird, dumb shit, because you can send it any direction you want, so...
I think I think I had a similar idea with Eldritch Knight's weapon bond, and it didn't work the way I wanted it to.
Well, so that was partly my initial thought, and I was basically going like oh god, what's the guy's name? Nando?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing where it's like I throw the thing and then I summon it back and I hit the thing twice as I pull the thing back, but then I realize it just appears in your hand. It teleports. It doesn't fly back the
Yeah.
same way. But with the catapult function, it would.
So
But
what
then
I
I
thi-
don't. Yeah, I only
I'm
get
trying to think because you can only cast.
I don't be able to cast it twice.
Yeah.
So that,
But I mean,
yeah,
you could free action, drop your weapon,
right,
and then action on your turn, catapult it towards an enemy.
right,
Okay. And then bonus action weapon bond, it teleports back to you.
right.
And then action surge, you could attack with it, or you could throw it.
It would be yeah, it would be that or throw it. I take throwing, weapon, fighting.
Dude, fuck it. I mean,
It's like fuck that one guy, you know. But then I got Eldritch Blast and I got cantrips and I got other shit I can do, you know. And then I've got cast mage armor or shield without a spell slot
yeah.
as an invocation. So it's like, you know, yeah, I can also get kind of, you know, tanky if I have to.
Go for it, man. Like I said, I mean, I'm gonna throw some challenge at your way, but I mean, it's gonna be about the combat. I am excited because you're going to get you're gonna get a like solid D&D combat session, and the rest of them are gonna get a really fucked up Spire story that they're gonna have to deal with for the rest of the time they play that game. And I'm really excited for that. Like, more than I should be. Alright, let's go. Outcast, let's go Outcast. Yeah, I legitimately had no idea that, I don't want to be like ageist and call him old Jeff, but I don't know how to, refer to him, but yeah, fucking, I didn't know old Jeff was playing because he hasn't said a word until he just dropped a Hero Forge figure.
Yeah, well, he said some.
He said something about who's playing the wizard or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but then he never expressed any interest or anything. Like, he commented on it, but never said he was going to play.
Yeah.
That was kind of the extent of it.
So, I mean, I guess we'll have 6 players. Like, so be it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just get to throw more things at you. Pretty much all I'm gonna do. Throw more things at you, and you know, some things might get a little bit more HP because after 6 turns, they won't be alive. Or sorry, 6 player turns. Though, I wonder who's gonna get Voltroned, because someone's gonna get Voltroned since Marley is playing a buff bard
Oh yeah.
and James is playing an alchemist artificer.
Maybe I'll change my character to a barbarian.
I mean, I love the idea of a. I think you'll be just fine running around throwing fucking hammers and
Just absolutely juiced up. Fucking...
yeah, crazed fucking goblin running around.
Mm-hmm. Give him haste.
Well, and part of what made me like the idea for the weapon bonds thing was, because my idea was being like the serial killer,
Yeah.
and I figure I think it's kind of turning into the Joker
Oh no.
in some ways.
All right.
I love the idea of murdering somebody and leaving the weapon and then having it just disappear.
Or being in a place completely disarmed and then just having a weapon out of nowhere.
Well, exactly, yeah. So it's like, oh no, whatever will I do? Shing.
Well, I mean, I think that's the like intended purpose of weapon bond for Eldritch Knight is like, yeah, you can't be disarmed, which is pretty strong, but there's very few disarming mechanics in D&D. But being captured, like being captured doesn't mean shit to an Eldritch Knight. 'Cause it's like, oh no, you captured me and put me in a cell and took my weapons away, and here's my greatsword.
Well, because I started thinking about with the story element, because a lot of people were saying like, oh well, one of the things you could do would be like go steal a sword or something, and then just steal it back, and you could just keep doing that, however many times until people got wise to it, and then I was like, well, what's another situation where you might want a weapon to suddenly disappear?
Well, yeah, murder.
Murder? It's like,
Fair.
oh, we've got the murder weapon. Wait, where the fuck did it go?
He stood on a block of ice. Hung him.
The perfect weapon.
It's like, there's the knife right in his back. Look away, look back. Wait, where'd it go? What? Hold on. Put back the knife. Just walking off, whistling in the background.
But no, I mean, I like the idea, dude. Go for it. I mean, even if you've got your one-time super combo, like here it comes, like action surge time, all the crazy shit, you're also still, you've still got fighter in you, which means you still got plenty to do every single turn.
Exactly. Yeah, I've got fighter. I've got cantrips. I got Eldritch Blast, if nothing else, right?
Well, you say Eldritch Blast, if nothing else, dude, you can make an entire character around just Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I've seen. Yes, I've seen.
You don't need much else.
And then, yeah, what were the inspirations I took? Invocations. Shadow of Armor and Repelling Blast, so I can just knock anything 10 feet away.
Yep. Yeah, the ultimate in Don't Come Near Me.
Exactly. My original plan was, when I was still playing with the Eldritch Knight, because one of the invocations, or not the Eldritch, sorry, the Echo Knight, I was thinking of still doing one dip, or no, it would have been 2 dip, into Warlock, and then have, what is it, Summon Illusion, or whatever?
Yeah.
With the Echo, and you wouldn't know which one's which.
Oh man, just coat yourself in like darkness or in shadow,
It'd be me, the echo, and the image and the illusion, right? And you can
running
move the
around.
illusion. Yeah. So
Dude,
I'm gonna be in one of these places, but you don't know which one.
I legit would have given like enemies disadvantage on hitting you if you had done that. Like, as a DM, I'd have been like, "That's too cool not to fucking want more." Like, you get that.
Well, that's part of the bitch. Like, I was trying to find like character sheet, things, and nothing had Echo Knight.
Yeah, it's only in one book.
Yeah, I mean, I see all these kind of references to it and all these different like wikis and everything, but like actually trying to build like a sheet out of it, I couldn't find anything that actually had it listed to try to build the sheet.
Well, also
I mean, which is
fuck D&D Beyond and their monetization. So
sure, yeah. Well, I mean, that's just the one I'm used to. But I mean, I was trying to use other ones too. But even the other ones I was looking up didn't even have it.
yeah, they want you to buy it.
I was gonna say, I'm sure it probably buried behind some paywall thing for the full version.
Yep.
So
I mean, they did that with a bunch of the races for a long time too. Which was shitty because like the races were so basic and they're such a fun part of your character and such a fun flavor to your character, but overall they're not a huge impact on the gameplay. And they were like, "Nah, man, you can't have these 19 races until you buy this stuff." It's like, man, fuck you.
yeah, right.
Realize they put samurai.
What was that?
I didn't realize they put samurais at the game.
Yeah, they suck.
Like,
Yeah.
a little bit of temporary hit points, but advantage on attacks is pretty good if you have the feats.
Well, no, I mean it's good. It's just you get to use it 3 times.
Yeah.
And then you're a fighter with no like the subclass doesn't give anything to your just general abilities. It's just you have this function 3 times.
Right.
So it's like it doesn't change the way you play. It just gives you a resource to use. So, but then again, all the fighter subclasses are pretty much that, other than Echo Knight and Champion. But yeah, I was talking to Jeff about that, and I remember having a conversation with Joe about it where I felt like fighters really did hit the kind of shit end of the stick with subclasses. Just because almost every other class, you pick a subclass and it like inherently changes the way you're going to play that class. Like you are going to lean more towards this now, and you're going to do this more often, and here's a bonus to that. But when you do fighter, it's like, here's this thing you can do sometimes.
Yeah, here's your 3 chart.
Yeah.
We just changed what those charges. At
So-
the same time, like, I understand from a balance perspective why they have to do stuff like that. Because, like, fighters and rogues and everybody, so long as they can swing a weapon, they're still dangerous. Wizards run out of spells. Other people run out of spells, all that sort of stuff, so...
Well, I mean, maybe, yeah.
I kinda get it.
Some things do seem a little contrived, though, in terms of like
Only
balancing.
Only some?
Yeah.
It's like Rangers, right? If the dials that they have for Rangers, the way that class is designed, if they turn those dials a tiny little bit more to being good, that class becomes the most busted class in the game. Like, if you just have a pet all the time that you can use, and you have like proficiency with longbows or something, there's nothing anybody can do. It's crazy.
Right.
So that they almost necessarily have to keep them weak and have the power level be the same across most of the subclasses. Otherwise, people are going to play the subclass almost all the time. What blows my mind is how druids are still the least played class.
Yeah, when they get like infinite spell slots, it feels like, and just the most like.
Do anything.
Dude, I don't understand why they say wizards are utility when you have druids.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't make sense to me. Druids can do anything, they can do everything, and they can't die.
Yep. It is ridiculously hard to kill a druid.
And I mean,
Just
because of
like
the
it is in
rules
World
as
of Warcraft.
written. Like, the rules as written make them impossible to kill.
Yeah, it's the same as in World of Warcraft too. Like, you have a druid, you knock down their bear form, they pop out at full health, and they can just read it themselves.
Yeah,
Go
it's
back to bear form at full health.
it's fucking stupid.
What are you supposed to do about that?
But yeah, so if you were unaware about that, Jeff, if you a druid, when they wild shape, take the HP of the creature they turned into, and it's a completely new HP pool that has nothing to do whatsoever with their original HP pool. And since you can wild shape as an action, so long as you don't die in one hit, so long as you don't die in 2 hits, as in they hit you so hard you get unwild shaped, and then you get hit so hard you lose all your HP. That's what would have to happen in order for you to actually die as a druid. Because otherwise you can just wild shape again on your turn and gain all the HP of the creature you turned into.
Right.
Over and over again.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know, I was talking to somebody, it might have been you, actually told me that. So, which was not something I knew prior to?
It was probably Joe talking about Sigur, because you hadn't wild shaped yet, but you have a good subclass where your subclass is entirely based on summoning an elemental creature instead of wild shaping.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like initially when I first had built it, talking about like what what druids kind of typically do.
Never die, have all the utility in the world, and have access to some of the coolest unique spells outside of, I would say, rangers, because I really like the rangers like archery spells that no one gets access to, and that rangers don't get access to until level like fucking 8 or 9 or some shit. But then they get all this badass fucking archer magic that only they get, but you don't get it until so fucking late that it's pointless. Like, campaigns don't normally go that far.
Yep.
Like, level 7, level 8 is pretty much where most campaigns are gonna end.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, I see a lot of these different sites talking about like, oh, when you're playing this character and it goes up through all these different levels and stuff. I'm like, who plays the same character for that long? Levels up that much?
Well, I mean, there are people who just start high level campaigns, and then there's the people like Dan who are just like, have a level every session.
Yep. Yeah, most of the find that there's calculations thing in the books.
What was that you cut out?
Oh, there's calculations and stuff in the book for like experiences done and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we all just do milestone because fuck that. You know what, Dan? One of these days we should just start a normal campaign, like by the book, solid, just like run through a fucking book from level 1 to level whatever, and maybe not follow all the rules, but like see how experience leveling can be.
Sure.
You recall that was the threat of what was supposed to have happened last time.
Yeah.
I really hate that you fucking got me with that. I really hate that you fucking got me with the, like, Dan's actually gonna run like the Spelljammers book. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do this, because you know, Dan and I joined a campaign under the pretense that it was going to be like super traditional D&D, and it wasn't. So I was like, oh, Dan's just gonna bite the bullet and do it himself. Fuck yeah, I'm all in. That's a spaceship.
That's a low poly UFO right there.
Yep. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
A bunch of the books too. I wonder how many books do I? Oh, I think I know I have Ravnica. The featured adventure. I have Waterdeep. Looks
Nice,
like it.
sweetheart. Oh,
Where to start? Oh no, I don't. I think Joe did. So I have Lost Mines of Fandalver, Xanathar's Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica, Tasha's Water Island.
dude, Tasha's pissed me off because the day it came out, I tried really motherfucking hard to buy it in a digital format. Right? Like, I searched the web, I looked for all these places, I like Amazon bookstore, like all this other stuff. Like, I tried to buy the damn game or buy the damn book, and Wizards was like, nope, you can't buy this kind of copy, a digital copy yet. You have to wait. But if you want to buy a physical copy, we'll ship it to you in like 6 to 7 days. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and find the PDF now for free because that's your fault. Like,
Because fuck you, that's why.
like, I wanted to give you my money, and you wouldn't let me. And if you make it hard for me to give you money, I'm not gonna give you money. When that Gabe Newell had an amazing quote on piracy. What was it that led to the creation of Steam?
I don't know.
It was a really good quote about like, if you gave people the ability to buy games from comfort and ease, they wouldn't steal it. They want these developers to have the money they deserve. You just have to give them the ability to do it.
Yep.
And then he made Steam,
Crazy.
and he was dead ass fucking right.
It's wild.
Yeah, wild to think that you know, people want to buy things in convenience and ease. Because they already work for the fucking money. The last thing they want to do is work to spend it.
Yeah, if you make it easy and make it like cheap or reasonable, like there's a lot of people saying if I buy the physical copy of a source book, I want to be able to have it in D&D Beyond. That's a valid thing.
Yeah. Why is there not like a code on the inside of the fucking book or something?
the even if it's not, if you give me 50% off, that would be fine.
You'd be more inclined.
Yeah. But I don't have any use for source books. I've never wanted a source book before. I only ever wanted digital.
Yeah.
Because I don't play in person. I guess I'm playing in person on Sunday. I don't play in person.
Well, I mean, even if you are playing in person, it's so much easier to have Control F and search through on a tablet or a phone and find what you're looking for versus, flipping through the fucking book.
Yep. Well, now that WotC owns D&D Beyond, they might be making some changes.
I mean, there needs to be, because my biggest issue with D&D Beyond from the very beginning was the shitty ass fucking video game monetization, phone game monetization of the product. The player's handbook is online for free. From WotC, the player's handbook is online for free, and D&D Beyond won't give you the player's handbook for free. That's bullshit. That's a complete load of shit.
They were a separate company for a very long.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying, again, them being a separate company, the people who owned, who ran D&D Beyond originally are shitty, because this resource is available for free online, and the only way and the only reason you're actually selling it is because people don't know any better. That would be my assumption.
Either don't know any better, or they want to give the money to the developers.
All right, yeah.
I want to support the things that I like. I'm at the point now where, after downloading 250,000 songs when I was younger, I'm very much inclined to buy an album on Bandcamp.
Right.
Want to do that.
Well, yeah, and that's my... Well, and that was the difference, was that you appreciated D&D Beyond for what it was doing, and you wanted to support them, and I didn't appreciate them for what they were doing. Because I didn't think it was worth it. But, I mean... What is it? You, me, and Joe have had that argument plenty of times of, why don't you like D&D Beyond?
Yeah. I was talking to, it's Eric and his girlfriend and her kid that want to play. I guess, the kid's name is Declan. Declan's been pestering them a month
Aww.
to play D&D. And Eric is, just too busy. And he's only ever played 3.5. But he has, 7 years playing 3.5. He's got an insane amount of experience. Has all the miniatures, has all the maps, has all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
Man, I'll just use whatever you have, and I'm gonna run a simple, just one shot.
Yeah.
Just so we can get our feet wet or whatever.
Easy.
So I'm gonna do the Indiana Jones anime.
Oh, the one we did?
Yep.
How old is the kid?
He just turned 16.
Oh, okay.
I went over to their house, after they moved in and stuff. And his bedroom wall is covered with Dragon Ball Z and
raising them right.
Yeah, the Demon Slayer posters and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
I was like, oh cool, you like Demon Slayer? He's like, you know about anime? I'm like, bud.
Sit down.
I was there when the rules were written.
I was like, do you know what Dragon Ball Z is? He's like, yeah. I'm like, do you know what Appleseed is? He's like, no. Do you know what Bubblegum Crisis is? He's like, no. I'm like, all right, we got some work to do.
God, these regular sized swords are cartoonishly large relative on
Hero
Hero
Forge?
Forge. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it depends on your race too.
that's true.
I mean, if
Half
you
elf.
yeah. Oh, it shouldn't be that large then.
It shouldn't be that large, but I swear to God, like I'm holding a scimitar that is no shit 2/3 the size of my body,
That's about
and I'm
right.
not like short.
That's about right.
Like on Sigur, it was fine because he's a goddamn, half giant. Like that made sense. This one works.
Well, I mean, before Hero Forge was like the best way to 3D model a fucking, character. It was supposed to be for 3D printed miniatures. Just COVID hit and they were like, we're gonna adapt, and they did a great fucking job. Because, I mean, almost every single fucking character in Spires, which is an extensive number of characters, is Hero Forge. Because, man, it's nice. And I think for $20 a year, I get the ability to do that whole booth thing where I can just take a picture of the unit or take a picture of the model from top down or from any which way I want and have a token and have a portrait.
So good. Things like Hero Forge make me want to start a business so bad.
Well, I feel like what Hero Forge managed to do, and like what makes it so like inspiring and so fucking awesome, is that they made 3D modeling easy through a UI, and that, like, whoever designed that UI deserves a fucking award.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it's not even that crazy. It's not
Right.
super impressive. It's not super difficult. It's not.
But it's just,
Not
it's the
insanely hard
simplicity and
thing to
ease of
do.
use. It's too
just
perfect.
Really, yeah, it was just really well designed. They did a really good job with it.
Who dat?
Hello.
Hey!
Ooh.
I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I'm just telling people just in case they find that weird.
You're good.
No, I often think that my life would be much better served with an audience. Which is a lie, because if I wanted one, I could just go out and do any of the social media things, but that terrifies me, so I don't.
I mean, I never really thought about streaming. Like, I never even thought or considered it to be a viable thing to like even really have fun with or do. I mean, Dan and Dave really talked me into it, but also, as a teacher, it was like, well, I mean, I've already put on, like, you put on a fucking act every single day as a teacher. So,
It's true.
it's not that difficult. It can get taxing, but, just don't put on a very different act from who you are. Steven had that problem when he would go hang out with other streamers, just around the country as he was traveling, and he'd get there and they're all hanging out and they're like, man, you're exactly like you are on stream. And he's like, yeah, why wouldn't I be?
What are you talking about?
He's like, you're not. Well, these guys don't want to fight me. I guess I can just leave. Oh, you sent me the your character.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess that's my character. I don't know. I'm having trouble with colors, but
not colors.
I hate them. Occasionally.
Well, you are aware that this is a one shot, so at
I
most,
know.
at most it'll be 2 sessions because I can't do timing and pacing. I said at most, probably at least 2 sessions.
That's fine. I got the time.
Did you, when you did your MBA, did you do a human resources managing human capital course?
Yeah, I mean, some equivalent of it, sure.
Did you take a test for it, or was it like paper?
Yes, probably both. Why? What are they having you do?
I have to do if there's so many questions. That's
That
it's like,
seems-
what is the 50% of the test is weighted on like what are the 6 principles that drive HR?
Oh yeah, that kind of shit.
The
Yeah. So I'm kind of going through the call it, study guide or whatever. But I feel like I think I could take the practice test twice. I feel like I should just take the test. Study. Like not even read the book. Just like a study guide and just take the test and see if I can wing my way through it because most of it's logical and stupid.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, not for nothing. I imagine a lot of those tests, and I can speak definitively. I can say there were plenty of those tests I walked into and had not read anything.
Yeah.
and I mean, if you can take it twice, like, and gosh, if they give you a readout of kind of like, you know, actually, fuck it, take it once, and then you know exactly what you need to look up, like you know what's important and pertinent in the book. If you can take it twice.
I will do that tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, that is definitely a tactic. Now, is your stuff proctored? I forgot. Don't you have to like log in and they like have somebody proctor you?
Yeah, for the actual assessment.
Yeah, yeah.
If it wasn't proctored and I could just take the test, I would have already taken it with a laptop open next to me
Absolutely.
and just burns.
Because yeah, there's definitely a tactic in the kind of government trainings that we're forced to do, of take it, see what you got wrong, write it all down, and then go back,
Oh yeah.
or just look up the Quizlet. Just-
Yep.
Oh,
I
good
know
to know
a
that the
lot of
military works exactly like a high school.
oh yeah. Oh, think about it. Where do these guys all come from?
Fair.
Absolutely.
And besides, it's like, you know, what's the harm, you know, or the risk? The harm obviously is like, yeah, you have all these people phoning in all this training that's not actually getting done, and so it's like when none of this shit gets done right, you go, how did this happen? But most of it's just bullshit. Either it's bullshit brownie points you're trying to get so you can try to get promoted, or it's a bullshit annual training that's like, hey, don't rape people. Cool.
Didn't need that written down for me to figure out.
Oh, I 100% asked the guy that when I first came in. That was like a senior chief, and like an E8, and I'm like, senior, why is the Navy obsessed with the idea that I'm gonna rape somebody? And he got like all awkward, and it's like, I'm just like, every day it's some training about like, hey, you really shouldn't rape each other.
It's like, yep, learn that one in like life.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
And yet we just had that conversation last night, didn't we? About
the
how many
number.
messages I used to get and I have seen, and how many people we had to get off of the ship because they all got raped. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I think the idiocy is just assuming some online training slideshow is going to be what's going to stop that.
I mean, it hasn't so far.
I know, but it's, you know, so much of government is the, you know, need to try to show you're doing something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get paid a lot. Like, you get a lot of money to say that you tried.
Well, and it's like, and then you don't want to be the guy to not have that and say, what, you don't care? You're the guy who thinks we shouldn't tell everybody not to rape each other?
Right? Like, they're just going to turn it around on you. You think this
Exactly.
is okay? Like, dude, it's just not working.
Right. No, I'm tired of wasting money and time on it.
After HR, I have marketing, which is apparently one gigantic paper.
That's fun. I like the idea of that.
One of those like, here's your one task. Read this chapter. Read this chapter. A bunch of these different chapters. These different chapters. Here's they give you flashcards and everything. Brilliant. Concept quiz. Perfect. Where is the strategy? Is this what I'm looking for?
Ooh, in my news, in my job finding news, I got a message saying that I actually got selected for the next round of that park ranger job I applied for.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually like legitimately excited about this.
Yeah, that sounds
That
like
sounds cool.
a
Like I'd just jump on the I jump on the wagon and be like, dude, I will go open up the park. I will go walk all the trails, in the morning. Like I'll be there at the fucking ass crack of dawn, walking around the wilderness for the fun of it. Like any day, dude, any and every day. And you're gonna pay me more than I was making as a teacher, please.
Seriously.
Don't hate it.
I really like that idea. I mean, don't get me wrong. The first couple of weeks in wrestling, I'm going to be dog motherfucking tired after walking around all day in the sun and then going into wrestle. But hey, I'll deal with it. I'll probably be in better shape than I'll ever be in my life again.
Right.
Oh man. Oh man. So I've got the choice of this armor that gives me just like it slows everything around me down really fast, and it gives me all this mana regen, or the ancient technique passed down by formidable magicians, the witch slap, where you slap the fuck out of enemies and they go flying ragdolling off the map.
I think you know the answer to this.
I mean, yeah.
Feels like an
God, they showed off witch slap in an update years ago, and they're like, we got big things coming, and you see a knight run up on the main character, and he just cold cocks him across the fucking chasm. It's like, oh, that's gonna be good. Dude, and it's just a straight up like magic backhand. All right, I gotta fucking slap the piss out of somebody.
Yeah, I pulled up the stream just for this.
Alright, there's a fuck ton of guys over here. Come on. They're gonna do so much damage to me because I'm like super weak to physics. Oh god, he just shot me with an arrow. Come here. Oh! Fuck you! Hold on, come here. Come here. Don't run from me. Just don't run from me.
I'm having even more fun than the fact I'm not watching the stream and hearing all this.
Oh wow, I just walked up and witch slapped the boss so hard that all of his minions left. Oh my god. Come here.
Finally, somebody nopes out when somebody beats the shit out of the big bad.
just like bounced him off of a solid rock wall about 80 feet away from him.
Oh, I couldn't even see that guy go flying. Oh my god, this is dumb. Oh shit. I have taken half my life in damage, but man, is it worth I didn't hit him? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir.
Looks like you just took out most of the wall by slap.
Oh! Alright, I want to knock this guy over there. Oh. Come here. Off into the world you go. I tripped. I fucking tripped. What is that? That's a disc of light? Here, have a disc of slap. Alright. Now that I'm fucking almost dead from this stupid shit. Well, I'm supposed to... I picked this, like, engineer version where all of your spells get cast as these totems that automatically cast the spell you want to cast. And you take, you take double damage from physical attacks, and I'm over here trying to slap the shit out of people. Alright, I need... What are y'all shooting at? Damn. Oh, you're just shooting at a dude who's just running away for his life. Alright. That was really fun, and I lost a lot... Lost an actual lot of HP for that. Oh, there's a shop. I can get all my life back. Never mind. Doesn't matter. That was fun. High explosive. Bounce.
Finish this game and go to bed. I'm an hour late.
Yeah, thanks for staying up and
sticking around.
yeah.
What happens when you do workouts during the day that are fucking insanely easy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so
Got that
used to
from
being
the
knocked
day.
out by your workout.
How was the walk back home?
Uh, the initial was bad enough, but then my leg spasming in the middle of crossing the street 2 or 3 times was the best part.
Sounds
And you're all like, haha, I told you, don't fuck yourself up. And I'm like, fuck you. But as my leg's like, throbbing, and I'm like, but you're not wrong.
covered from experience.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I've done this plenty of times. It's, push myself. Okay, nope. All right, that's my limit. All right. But it should loosen up in a few days. I think I'll be fine.
In a few days. Alright. I think I have a winning combo here of javelins that bounce. What are they going to do? So they're going to shoot 4 javelins that bounce and shoot javelins at enemies that they're next to. So the javelins are going to shoot javelins.
I like how old you are.
Did you say old I am?
Yeah.
The fuck?
You look like you're 10,000 years old.
Oh, you're talking about my actual character.
Yeah.
I thought you were making fun of my last sentence, and I was like, wow, the fuck, dude?
No.
Alright, you know what? Let me, Dan, stay up for, like, just a couple more minutes. And I want to show, I want to go to the other fucking file that I have and show off some shit for you real quick. Just have to kill these assholes.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I can witch slap you. Oh, come back. Pew! Okay. Get in here. let's go to main menu. Switch the slot. So right before I ended stream last time, I had made this spell. It creates a rain cloud of homing javelins. Pretty much infinitely. So let's get within range of enemies. And that should probably be enough for it to just, you know, rain danger.
Yeah, it seems like it.
And my my fucking computer can handle this now. Look at that. So they
It's
have
trying to draw a lot of stuff.
yes. Yes it is. I may have just overtaxed it with that last like 400 casts of rain clouds, but you know,
Maybe.
maybe.
Perhaps.
Seems fine.
Yeah, no, it just fucking rains javelins. And then I've got this circle of death spell that sucks the life out of everything around me, and then I just made it the size of pretty much the level. So I just ruin the world I'm standing in, essentially. As you do. And now you've got this, and now you've got this porcupine of a fucking landscape. What is... Oh. And I guess just for fun, I did a rainstorm of meteors as well, because, you know, why wouldn't you? Just cast some Sephiroth action here.
Seems fine. I'm gonna leave you all to it. I'll be around tomorrow.
Alright.
Night, Dano.
See you.
Alright.
Oh, I finally started playing Hades.
Yeah? That game is fucking great.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
There's just nothing. There's nothing wrong about that game. It's fucking
Nope.
great.
It's so good. I can't. I've only been playing it for like a week, so it won't let me check my hours because I'm playing it on Switch.
Yeah.
But I've played a lot.
Oh, you've just
already.
like lost your life in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
I don't know how far it goes because I never watched anybody play it or anything like that, and I don't want to spoil myself on anything.
Yeah.
But I fought Hades the first time, or I fought him, got him down to like almost the end of his life, and he's like, "I'm back up, fuck you," and I died to him there.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm. That's
Yeah,
where
and
I'm
it just
currently
hurts.
at.
It just hurts because you
Yeah.
were so close.
Yeah, I was so careful too because I think I had 3 lives going into him too. I was like so prepped, and then that happened, and I was like, shit. So that's where I currently am, and I'm just trying to complete all the like fate list or quests or whatever. I'm trying to do all that, and going from there. But
Yeah.
because of that, I keep getting like really bad runs because I'm like, okay, I have to get this thing so I can, you know, figure out, or so I can unlock this god's boon of this level. And I'm like, cool, I don't know how to use this one because I've never gotten it before, and then I just lose pretty early on.
Yeah. No, I mean it's difficult, but you like even when you do bad, you still feel like you have that little bit of progression.
Yes.
So like that's for me what always made it feel really good.
Also, this is one of the first like game shows, anything like that, where I've gotten into it and it's like just as gay as I like saw from the outside.
Well, first off, it is Greek.
Yes, very true. But like there's like actual Greek, which is really gay, and then there's like historian Greek, which is not very gay because historians.
Yes. No, but this is actual Greek.
Yeah. Like I saw a ton of people shipping Zagreus and Thanatos, and I was like, oh, I mean, we'll see. And then like I got to their like first conversation together, and I'm like, oh, they're so gay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, people are so right. Oh my gosh.
Well, also, thematically it makes sense. You have the god of rebirth and resurrection and the god of death.
Yeah.
Like, they are always and will always be entwined because they literally are defined by each other. So, yeah, no, it's fucking great.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm very excited to play more. I haven't played more today just because I was like, I need to figure out this character, but like, I will play more.
I appreciate you figuring out the character.
Yes. Well, I've been sitting on it since I saw you put that message in, but I was just... Nothing came to mind constantly. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just choose a new race and then start to make something from that. And I did.
Oh yeah.
What was that? Oh, yeah.
No, I just got done making my token.
Oh, fuck yes.
Nice.
He's got very sassy boots.
They're very important.
You tell me. I think there may be a slight passing resemblance to Joe, which is inadvertent.
I love
you
this
know.
already. I love this already.
So we'll see how that goes. I mean, well, he does have rather elven features, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, sure. Oh, how'd you like that races video I sent you? Please tell me you watched it.
Oh, I did not watch it yet. Sorry.
No.
But you sent it to me. It was all. I like literally said I'm going to bed, and
Yes,
then, like I
that's
haven't
true.
really been on all day.
You need to go watch it. I sent
Is
him
it the
Joe
Joe Cat
Cats.
one?
Yes.
Oh, of course it is.
Duh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. He's gonna... The like, goblin plushies, he's gonna come out with them again. Which is great, because I ordered the first one when it first came out, and then I, moved twice
Oh,
by
yeah.
the time it actually shipped to my house. But now I can get it. Ooh, have you seen the what the new Splatfest is gonna be?
Negative. Not lost interest. I quit paying attention to Splatoon when my computer was down because I couldn't use the website to customize my gear. So I didn't want to play.
Understandable.
But no, what is it?
It is I think they phrased it like, what do you believe in? And it's Loch Ness Monster, aliens, or Bigfoot.
Oh my god, it's cryptids.
Yeah. And I'm like, this is the fucking best. I'm between the Loch Ness Monster and aliens currently.
Are you trying to figure
I
out
was
which one's gonna win?
Probably aliens, because even if we were just counting North America, I think aliens win. But also, like, Bigfoot is a like American thing. Yes, it's like the most popular one in America, but it is American.
True.
And then Nessie is Nessie. Although I've seen way more Nessie than like any of Bigfoot. I've seen like 2 Bigfoot drawings in the lobby thus far, and it's been announced for like over a week.
I think aliens are gonna be the one that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I need to bring it up to you first so I can, figure out what I'm gonna pick, and then I can talk with Delilah about it too, because I think she planned on going Nessie at first, and I'm like, but we can't play together, and she's
Are we always
We'll
like?
see.
Do we actually have another person to fucking play with finally?
yes,
Okay.
she's
sweet.
not very good, but she tries her best.
You know what? That's better than most.
Yes, it is.
That is better than most. Especially an online co-op with kids.
Yes. I gotta show you all my new outfits. I have like 3 new outfits since we last played together,
My God.
and they're all super cute.
Oh man.
Huh. Alright, well, I found out how to drop nuclear bombs in this game.
That seems like a good skill to have. I mean, if all else fails, ask Gandhi.
I mean, if there's just an area and there's just a very large area I want to say no to, I can just do that. Yep. Fuck, it's so big.
No comment. All right, tell me if this is too sassy.
Oh, let me see this. Oh, I'm excited. Oh my God. He's perfect. Oh, I love him.
The heels, though.
Yes. So all you have to do is send me the link. And I've got the pro version, so I can just take pictures of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that's your final product, 100%. I love the idea of him being a happy, giddy psychopath.
Absolutely. I even took what was it? Tasha's like contagious laughter or whatever.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah, just for the idea of like, I'm gonna make you laugh while I murder you.
Fucking shit.
Because again, getting into this kind of Joker vibe.
Love it. Love it.
I'm debating. My biggest problem now is trying to figure out what voice do I want to do.
Oh man.
Because I can do a pretty good Joker.
That
but
is
I feel like that
entirely
might
up to you.
Yeah, that'd be too on the nose. I don't want to do necessarily too. What's the?
I
what's the
wonder
term
how
for it?
Marley's gonna voice a bug person.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good thing to ask because I'm thinking about it right now.
A lot of buzzing.
Maybe I have no fucking.
Man, we need to start. Oh, there it is. Yep. I cast like 400 or 500 storms that were raining arrows, and it overheated my.
Oh,
my
yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
That's fair. That makes sense. Hardware monitoring, where are we at? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, why are my fans not running more? the fuck?
I will say that if this thing actually plays, I definitely want to keep this character around.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Good, that's what I'm hoping for. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that is a hot PC. I just put my leg against it.
Oh no.
Burned your hair off?
Oh man, I didn't realize. Huh. All right. Well, my fans are not acting accordingly. They're not ramping up with the usage of my machine. That's good to know.
That's problematic.
It is. It really is. Also problematic when, like, you know, again, I cast 4,000 fucking rainstorms of arrows and the arrows stay stuck in the ground, so it has to keep rendering the arrows in the ground and the arrows that are falling. That was my fault. Especially since I wasn't cooling it down. Man, it is a hot motherfucker. Holy shit.
What kills me is when mine like gets like it super ramps up, but there's like nothing going on. It's like what?
Right.
What did you think was about to happen?
All right, well, I mean, I'll end the stream because my game crashed, and thank you, the one person who's still watching. I don't know who you are, but thanks for sticking it out with me, bro. Or, you know, thanks for sticking it out with me, girl. You have a good one. So, night. Peace out.